It's time. We are reacting to a YouTuber assassinated by her own biggest fan. Let us watch the video. Huzzah!
On the 10th of June 2016, Christina Grimmie offered a hug to her most obsessed fan. She was pronounced dead less than an hour later.
What?
She'd begun on YouTube roughly 7 years beforehand, initially uploading covers of popular songs.
Hi, I'm gonna sing Party in the USA.
And after only 3 videos, Christina went viral.
Damn.
She gained 892,000 views by covering Miley Cyrus, alongside her brother Marcus, who'd become a key figure. In Get to Know Christina Grimmie Part 2, she'd state, "My brother honestly is a really big influence on me. He's a year older than me and we're like best friends."
We always got along. There's never been really a time when we were like sibling rivalries ever.
They'd therefore begin making videos together.
I love my brother,
Dude,
who's also filming.
when was this? Like, what, early 2000s? I don't know. 2010s? Yeah, I wish we could go back to this era with crazy like mascara and I don't know what like this type of hairstyle. This was peak. I don't care what no one says, dude. The music was better. The outfits were better. Everybody expressed themselves a lot more. Awesome, bro.
And after only a year of uploads, Christina was one of the top 50 most subscribed channels.
Hey guys, I recently reached a whopping 500,000 subscribers.
With her
Damn, she got
newly
clout.
found fame, Christina made a huge announcement.
Don't forget to tune into the Ellen Show today. I'm gonna be singing me and
She
Tyler
was on
Ward's rendition
Ellen?
of How to Love.
Which made her even more popular.
Our next guest has been hailed as the queen
Man, Ellen. I'm sorry. I don't like that stupid.
of YouTube. With over 200 million views, she is the most popular unsigned artist on YouTube.
But despite also releasing her very first album, Christina's life still had its problems. She'd become so famous she had to leave her school, while trolls made Twitter accounts under Christina's name before making arrogant tweets.
Even a couple of my really close friends, they've just told me, all your fans like hate you now because you're
What?
being really cocky and rude. And I was like, but that's not me.
Yet in reality, she was the total opposite.
Wow,
She'd state,
bro.
"I hate when people have big egos. I try to stay as grounded as I possibly can. I don't consider myself a famous person, so I kinda just do my thing, and my fans love it, and that's
bro.
what makes me happy."
She's cool.
Christina's humble nature was noticed by Selena Gomez, who reached out to start a friendship
And there's Selena Gomez right there.
Oh my gosh, hi.
There's Selena.
and invite Christina on her very first tour.
Her name is Christina Grimmie, and we found her on YouTube. We got to see her video, and now she's a part of our team, and she's part of our family.
After every stop, Christina did a meet and greet, giving her fans the chance to meet her and her brother.
We never do a meet and greet, by the way. If we have any watchers right now, when are you gonna do a meet and greet? Never. Fucking never. Y'all gonna show up smelling like shit, looking like dirt under your fingernails, talking about some, can I get a hug? No, you can't. Back away, you heathen! I'll shoot! I swear it!
This turned out to be one of her favorite parts.
My favorite part, though, of tour has been meeting everyone from all these different countries.
Subsequently trying to meet fans at every single show,
And I loved meeting everyone, all the fans.
Wow.
They were so great.
the number of which had grown to over 3 million.
No
She'd
faith
also
in
have-
chatters? Dude, I'm sorry. I just feel like y'all, I don't know. I feel like y'all would follow me around. You know what I mean? Like, get on my car. Like, oh, my Uber. And then you just hop in with me. Like, where are we going, Kenji? You know, I'm not doing it, dude. I'm sorry. I love y'all to death, but like, dude, hell no.
appeared in different ads, placed 3rd overall on The Voice TV show, and was selling thousands of concert
they're hitting
tickets, the next of which was scheduled at the Plaza Live in Orlando, Florida. She'd promote the event by tweeting,
course
"Orlando,
it's in
come
Florida,
out to
bro.
the show tonight at the Plaza Live. Starts at 7:30, hyping up the concert like she'd do with any other."
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida. We are at the Plaza Live. Please come out.
The show commenced with her brother on guitar, which when combined with Christina's singing, got the crowd so hyped she
Dude,
took
that's
the
so
time
dope.
to thank them.
You guys are awesome. Oh my goodness.
Dude, was she like one of the first like superstars born from YouTube? Like, what the bro? This is crazy.
Everybody was delighted to see live.
This hasn't happened
except
yet.
for a guy in the back who barely moved a muscle. He wore a black cap and flannelette shirt, and had purchased a ticket under Kevin James Loal. He'd grown up 2 hours away in St. Petersburg, Florida, in what was described as a household.
Ow! I don't care if your daddy was putting cigarettes out on your forehead. You don't murder people. are we talking about, dude?
Kevin told him his mother beat him with a frying pan, threw dishes at
Should've
him,
hit him hard, my fault.
and broke his brother's arm.
I'm sorry.
His mother then passed away when he was only 21, after which his father began dating someone new, although over a 2-year span, police were called 6 times about fights between the two, often involving alcohol and violence. He worked
So it wasn't semi-abusive, it was just a semi.
part-time job at Best Buy, but Kevin was
like Mondays and Tuesdays he would get his you know what I mean? And then the rest of the week he good. Like, okay, here, you want some Cheerios?
managers moved him around to departments over the 8 years he worked there, settling on him working on computers for the Geek Squad to reduce his interaction with customers, and Kevin's personal life wasn't any different.
Oh, nah.
He dropped out of college, covered
crazy.
his windows with tinfoil, and spent all day every day playing World of Warcraft. But
Oof.
Kevin wasn't the only one who liked to play games.
You're doing a lot of gaming on this tour, as you can see. We've got the Wii U set up. We got
W.
Marth as our little mascot.
Christina never stopped talking about her love for gaming.
You name it, I play it.
With her channel's initial
Dude, she's
name being
cool.
Zelda X Love 64. In case you didn't know already, I'm obsessed with Zelda, hence the name Zelda X Love 64. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game out there, although there are a lot.
I'm very thankful for electronics, video games, television,
Real.
and the internet.
After learning about this, Kevin became obsessed. To impress Christina, he lost 50 pounds, got LASIK eye surgery, had his teeth whitened, and got hair implants to cover up his receding hairline.
God damn. Everything wrong with him.
However, Christina didn't know that Kevin even existed, and instead fell in love with her producer Stephen Reza. On the of her concert, they'd share the messages shown on screen. Meanwhile, Kevin James Loal was spotted buying weapons. He'd keep them in his jacket until the show
Parasocial,
finished,
bro.
at which point Christina held her standard meet and greet.
It's just a routine meet and greet. People of all walks of life.
Feels safe. It feels like there's no need for security.
I mean,
You
we've
gotta
done this
have security,
hundreds of
bro.
times.
She'd stand beside this yellow barrier, being videoed by fans with her brother in the background. Christina took this final photo before being approached by Kevin James Loal. As seen in previous videos, her natural instinct was to offer fans a hug, doing the same
dude,
for Kevin
she was
before
so
he'd
nice.
shoot her point blank.
What Christina would do, she'd always just like open up her arms for a hug. That was her thing. The next thing you know, a couple shots go off.
Christina's brother tackled the shooter, who then turned the gun on himself. Police were on site within only minutes.
What a coward! You f***ing coward! You take an innocent girl's life and then you mother, bro, you mother. His mom should have hit him harder with a frying pan. Fuck him, dude. I don't care what y'all say. This guy, dude.
Quickly rushed Christina to hospital in critical condition. Adam Levine instantly wrote, "I'm sad, shocked, and confused. We love you so much, Grimmie. We are all praying
did not
hard
deserve
you can pull
that.
through this." However, after only 35 minutes, a tragic announcement was made.
A singer on the rise to stardom is dead, and police trying to figure out why the gunman shot her at an Orlando concert.
When the
See, I'm not doing that, bro. I go to a meet and greet and I pissed off the wrong anime waifu and now I got some serial killer after me. You know what I mean, chat? I'm sorry, bro. I can throw hands, but a mother up the blick on me, bro. When I'm meet and greet, it's up, dude. I'm not doing that. I refuse. I was like, I love y'all, chat, love y'all, but we not doing that.
media rushed to the shooter's house, they'd find a note written by his parents reading, "Deepest sorrow for lost, to the family, friends, and fans of the very talented, loving Christina Grimmie."
Jesus.
No other comments. While back at the scene of the crime, the media was asking how this wasn't prevented.
There was barely any back check. The only thing that they were looking for is for food and drinks.
They weren't looking for weapons.
They were looking for weapons. They didn't any do pat downs.
To be fair, though, who the f in their right mind is gonna bring a weapon to a meet and greet? You know what I mean? Like, what the f are we talking about, bro? Just psychos. You gotta check, but I'm just saying, like,
bags, barely. And that's it.
In the days that followed, the Plaza's former general manager came forward to state it was not publicly known that the entire management team was replaced on June 1st, just 9 days before the incident. Continued, "I believe the replacements hired were completely inexperienced and ill-prepared to manage the plaza. Sadly, this tragedy occurred the very first concert managed by the new star."
They weren't being security guards. They were just kind of standing there, like, having a good time. They were more concerned about, like, bringing water bottles in.
The incident was so unusual, it's hard to know who to blame except for Kevin himself. Fans simply focused on the singer writing, "Christina, now you are on the wings of your dragon. Be at peace now, for you are now God's angel. Your hypnotic voice fills the heavens." Selena Gomez wrote, "My heart is absolutely broken. I miss you, Christina," before dedicating a show to her.
And I don't really understand how this really happened, but I would like to dedicate this next song to her.
That she wasn't able to finish as she was simply too sad. The voice added, "There are no words. We lost a beautiful soul with an amazing voice. Our hearts go out to the friends, fans and family of @TheRealGrimmy," while hundreds of other celebrities also offered their condolences.
That's
literally been crying for 2 days.
Not Shane Dawson.
Perhaps
oh my god.
No one was more devastated than Christina's boyfriend.
The grief from that really messed me up as a man. Cursing God, had me getting into fist fights and getting blackout drunk every night. Messed my life up.
Except for Christina's mother. Yet Marcus Grimmie wrote on Facebook, "I found out this morning that Adam Levine personally called my mother and said he'll pay for the funeral and her plane flight. Now a friend just told me to look at the GoFundMe page and I see it is at 100K.
Wow,
literally, I have
W.
no words." They held not only a funeral but a vigil as well, where one of Christina's tweets was publicly read. "Sometimes God allows terrible things to happen in your life and you don't know why." This only became more true when her mother died from breast cancer 2 years later in 2018. Wholesomely, however, they're now buried side by side.
Christina touched so many lives. Did 7 years, almost 7 years after her passing, people still care about
Bro, that's
because to just kind of show what kind of person she was.
What about the killer? Like, he didn't leave no note. He didn't leave like no reason other than he was Parasocial chat. That's scary, bro.